My name is Brian Agaba, and I coordinate the Coalition of Pastoralist Civil Society Organizations, a 20-member organization that is championing the rights of pastoralists in areas of policy. We do work around capacity building, networking, and research. COPACSO is working mostly in Karamoja, where we have different pastoralists, and they are doing a lot. They are all depending on traditional ways to survive. Actually, when you look at the nature of Karamoja, most of the people depend on the traditional cow, and they depend on the natural grass, the native grass of Karamoja to survive, because the native grass is very resilient. But what we are having right now is that the situation is continuing to change. Traditionally, people move from one place to another to look for very nutritious grass, but also putting in mind that when you stay in one place for a long time, you are likely to degrade that area. So it is important for us to keep moving and keeping the other part of the communal land to regenerate, so that we do not degrade the area. So normally that's the reason for moving from one place to another, and we move systematically in different parts of the corridor, and there we are able to access the best nutritious pastures in the area that God has actually provided to us. Now what we are having is that we are experiencing many different organizations, many other companies coming up and promoting different pastures that we don't know, some of them, the effects that they have over our cattle. And the reason we are having those types of pastures is because the rangelands, where we graze our livestock, continues to dwindle. The grazing land continues to come down and become smaller and smaller. Reason being, we are having a lot of extractives going on, mineral extraction going on in different areas. When you go to Karamoja, if you know Karamoja, from Moroto through Kotido to Kabong, most of those areas, they will tell you we have, for example, one of the best marble in the world, white marble. And so many people are looking at all that land as potential area for mineral extraction, meaning that in future all that place is going to be degraded, and the rangeland is going to be affected, and people will fail to get access to the native pasture. And another problem also is that the wildlife also continues to take bigger area of Karamoja land. Then we also have crop production that is increasing, and then other infrastructure that is going on, including roads and other government projects. So as those projects and other issues come in, our rangelands become smaller, and we need natural pastures for resilience. So the challenge is that we continue now to lose the native pastures, and now we are going for any pastures that come through from anywhere, and they have effects on the cows that actually feed on them, and eventually on the people that actually depend on the milk from the cows and any other products from the livestock. Now we are joining the seed, Keep Your Land, Keep Your Seed campaign, with the aim of promoting our indigenous and native pastures and seeds, so that when people get to understand the importance of our native, resilient, good, nutritious pastures, they are able to work hard to make sure that they protect it, so that it does not disappear, because now it is being replaced, and at a level, at a high speed, that is making us actually get concerned. So we want to have policies that will protect our rangelands. We want to have policies that will be, our policies should be implemented, because we already have policies that should be passed, like rangeland management policy. We have policies on cross-border, and a number of other policies that should protect our rangelands. we want the government to put a lot of effort to make sure that they are implemented, and we also want the community effort in preserving our indigenous pastures so that they do not disappear. We imagine a place like Karamoja having very different pastures from other areas in future, and it doesn't actually work out. It is not resilient, and we don't wish for it. Let's work together to promote and to keep and to maintain our native pastures.